From Outside, what song meant the most to you for them?
For Us From Outside, probably Revived.
What was that song about?
Revived was something that we put together pretty much because of the way that our current situation was going. When we were in the studio, our frontman left, and we kind of decided that I was going to start singing for the band. So Revived was kind of that. It was kind of like it was the song that pretty much showed our fans that we were still going to be a strong band. We were still going to be something that they were going to enjoy.
And what's the first song you ever learned vocals and guitar?
The first song I ever played guitar and vocals to was, I think it was At Your Funeral by Saves the Day.
And who are your inspirations?
Honestly, I have inspirations all over the scene. I mean, they go from, just deep and heavy rooted, like old school classic rock, the Beatles, The Who, and then, just like on to newer things, which, The Used was one of my really, really, really big influences.
And what are the meaning behind your tattoos?
Honestly, it's sacred geometry.
Wow.
And pretty much the meaning behind it is I just really like art, and I thought this was a beautiful piece, and I really wanted to make it happen.
And what's the first CD you ever bought, first rock CD you ever bought and talents you have besides music?
It would be Blink-182's Enema of the State.
And how about first ever CD?
That was my first ever CD. What was the question before that?
Also first rock CD and talents you have besides music.
Talents beside music. Kind of strange. I like to cook.
Oh wow.
I like to cook a lot. So I used to actually, before I started touring, I worked in a couple restaurants and things like that.
And what's the first guitar you ever owned and current guitar you have?
The first guitar I ever owned was actually I guess, yeah, the first one that I personally ever owned was like I think it was called like a symphony guitar out of like a JCPenney's catalog.
Wow.
Just because my mom didn't know if I was like gonna really pursue it or not, and then I really liked it, so then I kind of went to Guitar Center and started upgrading. I have a Takamine right now, acoustic, that I play, and then the basses that I play live, I have a Fender precision bass and a LTD vintage 214.
How'd you feel in the guitars to Slayer, guitars to Deftones, Paul Gray, Mitch Lukert, Dimebag Darrell, James Dio, Screamer Hawthorne Heights, singer Grar, singer of Drowning Pool, the guys in the Ramones, Tyson Stevens, the Scaring Kids. How'd you feel when those guys died?
Honestly, it's heartbreaking. It sucks. I mean, I think every single person that you just named was a huge influence on modern metal or modern, post-hardcore. It sucks, man. But I think when anyone dies, it sucks, especially when they're short-lived, like every single person that you just named. So.
And what's your dream tour?
Dream tour, man. Honestly, I just want to fucking tour.
And
I don't have a dream tour.
When was your guys' first tour ever with Us From Outside?
Us From Outside's first tour we did was with a band called Strangers to Wolves, which was with Phil Chamberlain. He's a pretty awesome guy. He's actually in a band called Sullivan.
And the other guys used to be in Us From Outside. Do they have a new band?
They don't. This is Us From Outside, pretty much. Chasing Safety is the Us From Outside that continued to grow and continued to, pursue music as a career, and I feel like that's just kind of what we did.
And what year was the first Us From Outside demo CD and the first song you made with them?
Man, they put out some demos in 2009, and the first song that I recorded with Us From Outside was Revived, which was probably like 2011.
And favorite touring memory and favorite recording memory?
Favorite recording memory, touring memory. Honestly, they keep changing every day. I'm trying to really pinpoint something important, but
And recording memory?
Recording memory. The last record we just did for our brand new record, Season of the Dead, was pretty awesome. Just everything that we did, we got to do it with 2 different producers, so that was fantastic. And I love both of those guys, Nick Sampson and Dan Cornish.
And how do you feel about the music industry when you started versus right now?
When I started, I felt like I was a little cloud, like, you know, felt like there was a veil over my eyes. I didn't really know what I was getting into. But now it's not like I don't like the industry. Now I know exactly what it's about, and I get it. It makes sense. It is what it is.
And what would you say has been the hardest part of touring?
Touring itself, you know, trying to just give it your all every single day, 24/7, for, you know, months at a time. It's a lot to ask for a person, I think, but you know, it's worth it.
And how do bands make money these days?
We don't at all.
Oh wow.
So I mean, we do this for our fans. We do this to play every night because it's what we fucking absolutely love to do, but we don't make money.
You guys should definitely play the Helena cover one day live.
The Helena cover?
Yeah.
Who knows, man? Maybe on a whim. I think it's pretty cool. I like it. What about you, Luke? You think we should fucking play that song? No? You don't like it, do you? It's because you wrote really shitty drums to it. You're right.
Wow. Hey, thanks for your time. Your name?
You, man. Kenny.
And you're in?
I'm in Chasing Safety.
Thanks. Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, man. Are you leaving?